getting the record straight so people understand what's going on.
No,
So
that ain't
hear it from
straight.
the horse's mouth and not from her or any bitter person or disgruntled employee. You're hearing it strictly from you. That is what's going on here at the township. Now, I'm gonna let Keith elaborate a little more about what is going on so people can understand what's happening. And news, stop writing about me and y'all ain't got y'all facts. Y'all wrote that I removed her from office and I did no such thing. I did not lock her out of no office. I don't even have a dispute with that lady. So I wish people stop lying on my name. And I hope y'all write that. That's for your record when you do write this article about me. Because you only come here for the mess. You guys do not come here for anything positive that has been done in this township, such as we got a whole surplus when there's always been a deficit here in the township. Y'all didn't write that, right? And then when y'all want to know the truth about the township, y'all come bring my line about the theft that's going on at the township before I became the supervisor. But y'all not writing about none of that stuff. So stop. Keith, you got the floor.
Good evening, everyone. So to set this record straight, Supervisor Henyard in no way removed the assessor from her office. The supervisor has, the assessor has access to the assessor's office, which is located on this side of the building. She has a key fob that gets her in her office. Her office was relocated to an area so that we can take care of some business in her office area. She did not call and ask us why she was being relocated. She did not call and ask us any information about that. There were no files left out. All of the files were locked up. Whoever took the files out, left them on the tables for the media, and whatever that interview was, that's completely false. And I will go even further to say this. It has been brought to my attention, and I informed the supervisor, that there is an office that has been set up as the assessor's office in Calumet City. And I informed the supervisor and I informed our attorneys. That is why this motion is being placed on the agenda. And it is up to the board to decide whether or not the assessor or any other officer of Thornton Township or any other body of government can operate outside of its normal facilities and or buildings. That is all I have, Supervisor, if you have any questions or any other board member.
Yes, thank you. Y'all
I have a
up
question.
to the board. Go ahead.
So you didn't receive any emails or calls from the assessor?
I didn't receive anything from the assessor questioning whether or not,
Any call?
No,
What, say the past 2 weeks?
no, I hadn't received, I haven't spoken to.
No call, no emails?
I have not spoken to the assessor at all.
Well, that's not what I'm asking. Did you receive any emails or
Okay,
calls?
he answered the question. We're not
No,
gonna
not
go
the
there.
specific
We're not-
question. No,
You're
you're not.
done, thank you.
No, I still have
questions.
questions.
You can ask. Go
Okay,
ahead.
well,
But he
he's not answering them then? Okay,
He
so.
answered it.
Did
You're
you
not gonna go
receive
back
any
and
calls
forth.
or emails?
I have not. I have
So,
not.
the assessor's office was moved from the previous office to a different office.
So are you admitting she has office? Because I just wanna know what's this little pony show for. So you admitting she has office, right, trustee?
I'm asking a
No,
question.
you're asking the question.
Yes,
So
I'm asking a
was it moved to another office? Since you got all the answers, was it moved to
I
another?
don't know, that's why I'm asking a question.
You should know, you're a trustee. So
Well,
you don't know,
exactly, but
you
there's
don't
no
know where the
communication.
office
There is no
She has the
communication.
office, that's my
In this
answer.
building.
She has the office.
But it's not the previous office.
She has the office.
But it's not the previous one.
I
that
just
she had.
answered. What's your next question, sir?
It's not the previous one. that
What's
she
your
had.
next question?
That's my question.
I just answered.
No, you didn't.
Anything else?
No, yes. It's not the previous office.
Okay,
Is that
I'm
correct or
done
not?
with it.
No, answer the questions.
I
You
just
have-
did.
No, you
Anything
didn't.
else? Point of
You did
order,
not.
point of order.
You did
Any
not
other
answer
questions
the
from
question.
anybody else?
You're not answering the question.
Just did.
No, you didn't.
Any other
And we're-
questions?
So, is this based on any sort of law saying that an assessor can't? I mean, the assessor, any assessor within the state will have, say, like, a program, a satellite outside of the building. Is there any sort of back state kind of law that you have basing this on, or?
She cannot remove herself from this building.
Says who?
She hasn't. The office
has.
itself is still operational.
I just explained it to you.
No, that's.
So it is operation. I thank you for answering that to the media. So the media, they said it was locked out, so they're still there. Thank you.
No, the
Appreciate it.
assessor was locked out.
The assessor was not locked out. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
So you know the answer. Which one is it?
That
Don't
I
answer,
know.
answer
That
me.
I know.
How do you know that if you just said you don't know, you ain't been in there? Which one is it, trustee?
What you said?
You just said you haven't been in there, but now you're saying that you know.
I never said I haven't been in there.
You did.
No, I didn't. I did not say I haven't been in.
Okay, but we're not gonna do the back and forth. I understand you need some
You can't answer the
points for the
questions, that's
news.
why.
I just answered all your
There's-
questions.
in order
For the
for
record,
there to
she
be back
has
and
not
forth,
been
there has to
locked
be an
out of
answer
her
to a
office.
question.
She needs to come back here to this building. This is her office here in the township at the 333 East 162nd Street. So that's what she needs to come and do her job that she got elected to do, period. Ain't no go back to Calumet City. She cannot do that. So this is why this is on here.
Based on what?
I have a
Just talking
question.
based on-
Is
No,
Calumet
no
City
question
part of
time.
Thornton
You're out of
Township?
order. Right now, this is discussion among the board. So
So, I
now,
mean, is that based on can I have the attorney's opinion on it?
she cannot do it. Sure, the attorney can weigh
What's
in.
the attorney's opinion?
That she has to ask the supervisor.
Sure, and thank you for your question. I have not done a complete comprehensive legal review of this matter, but the corporate authorities of the township are the only individuals that have the power to rent, lease, or own, or purchase real or personal property. And that's just by statute through the township code, paragraph C of section 85-10. And it's not for, any such action has to be done by the township board, whether to lease property, for instance, at an auxiliary or separate type of office or location. The other second issue is the importance of any records that are used or created or retained by the assessor are official Thornton Township records that need to be housed at an official Thornton facility, such as this office. So those are the two main reasons why the assessor would be limited as far as the need to operate out of township facilities, which is this location.
But in this instance, is that the official case that there is space being leased?
Well, that's just my understanding. But regardless, again, there's, the location is at the township and not at some other auxiliary location where authority doesn't exist. And that's just the extent of the facts that I currently have.
All right, any other questions? All right, thank you.
Legally, she cannot operate out of the township.
Yeah, based on my prior statement, that's correct.
And so based on this motion, I mean, so it's kind of asking two things though. I mean, are you asking to declare it absent or requesting that she come back?
She has not been here, so we're telling her this is her office. She cannot set up another office, we just made all these statements. So that's what the motion is for. So, you're going back and forth, but you gotta vote no, so why are we going back and forth?
She's not making her office.
She has not been in her office. She's supposed to be here at this location, where she has office at, and access to.
Where is that office?
Right
It's a
behind
new
us.
one.
Right behind us, not New Park. Her office is where it always has been, it's right here. But she will know that
No,
if she
where in the
comes.
building? It's the same?
You know where
It's the same office?
You know where it is. Look, I'm not gonna go back and forth. Anything else? Anything else?
All right.
All right, thank you. It's a motion and a second on the floor in the discussion. Motion second on the floor, please call the roll. Thank you, moving on.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Jones?
Yeah.
Trustee Gray Everett?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.